Thanks for hanging out with me after a pretty spirited practice. You look like you have been working. You claim to like the heat. Is that for real?
Yeah, man. I think camp is what it is. I mean, it's one of those things where you just got to go get it. And then these 4 weeks is just supposed to be hell, to be honest.
Yeah. Is that, look, every team goes through training camp, and I get it, but obviously it has not been a great couple years. Last year was rough for you guys. Did this team need a little bit of that?
Yeah, I think so, man. We came out here and we're just working, man. Just working. And the good thing about it is everybody's up-spirited, doing the work, from the ones to the threes. It doesn't matter. Nobody's complaining. Just taking care of our bodies and getting back out here the next day and going back to work.
We're talking to Robert Hunt. He was talking about how strong you are and called you an ox, which I think is a compliment. It's a very nice thing to say. He is one of the bigger ticket free agent items. You guys have kind of rebuilt this roster, not just specifically to him, but what have you thought about, as obviously the new coaching staff come in and infusion of a lot of new players, a little different offensive line. What have you thought?
Oh, man, I love it. Robert is a great opponent to go against every single day. He's a big fellow himself.
He's pretty large.
So, bringing in him, Damian, to go with Austin, freaking Timo, Icky.
Yep.
I mean, they spend a lot of money rebuilding the offensive line and getting stronger and bigger up front. So I'm excited for that. And also behind them, man, having depth come in because, we want everybody to make 17 games. So those guys that's in the second role to step up and be able to make positive plays for us, that's important.
You have been here a number of years. You're locked in for a number of years, kind of one of the elder statesmen here. It has obviously been a difficult time to be a Panther. Certainly some ups and downs and plenty of downs. What is it about this new coaching staff that gives you some optimism that this could be it?
Oh, man, the consistency they come in here every single day. It doesn't matter if the offense had a bad day, defense had a bad day. The constant challenge for us to come out here and be able to just go to work and, dominate one another. I mean, that's it, man. At the end of the day, it's about who dominates and wins the day out here. I mean, treating everything like game situations, and we're just going at it.
One of the changes that was not made, you still have the same defensive coordinator in Ejiro Evero, one of the really bright young minds in the NFL. I think it was pretty obvious that anyone who came in would want to keep him as a coordinator. We see the kind of defense he has. You see the kind of man he is. Tell me why he's risen in the coaching ranks like he has.
Man, Coach, he's a great man. A great man. His staff, great guys. I mean, like I was telling somebody the other day, it's the first time I had the same D-line coach in 5 years.
Get out of here.
In the second year. So having Todd Watchback and, being able to work and, just kind of, I know what those guys expect of me. It isn't me trying to figure out a new system or me trying to play, how they want me to. They give me the opportunity to be able to play and be myself. So, I mean, that's been the best thing about being under E and Wash and, the whole staff, man. Just, they give us the freedom to be able to go make plays.
Last thing for me, and I appreciate this. We all see obviously Bryce on the field and saw plenty last year. You see him in the locker room. What is it about him that I think most people don't know?
I mean, everybody talks about his size, man, but he wasn't a Heisman Trophy winner for nothing. I mean, he wasn't the #1 overall pick for nothing. I mean, he's got a resume. He's got a resume behind him, and I think when he gets out here every single day, man. I think last year. I don't think people realize, but not many people play quarterback in the NFL. It's not the easiest job, and also getting hit while doing so, it doesn't make it any better. So, I mean, for him to be able to come out here and it's like he's flipped the switch this year. He got in here from day one of Coach Canales being here, and they were just in there working, man. Yeah. In there working, whether it be him in the gym or just when we got the OTAs, learning the playbook, man. I mean, the cat's been in working. He's first one in, last one to leave. He's one of those guys that just works. And I think people take that away from him. And the conversation about his size, I mean, if he couldn't do it, they wouldn't have drafted him, if we're being honest. So, I mean, you got a guy that's out here dedicating himself to the game and going to work.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for the time. Good luck the rest of training camp. We'll send it back to you guys.
Appreciate it.